Being called to order, please note that all council members are here. We will hold off on the work session until our next meeting, since we're going to have this rolling blackouts, and we don't know when they're going to occur again. Hopefully not anytime soon for some of us. We're going to our regular session. I don't think, Leslie, we have anybody on visitor citizen forum. And we'll move from that. If you don't mind, we'll hold off reports and announcements until next week, unless, George, do you have any reports on power outages in the city? Does anybody need any updates from George specifically? I just said power outages, but there could be other things as well.
Mayor, if I could just mention that we obviously don't know when the power, I'm hearing that a lot of folks are some of you getting power back on. I understand that the senior complex has power back on. They may still be out of water. Haven't gotten any final word on that yet. But obviously we're hoping for this to cover sooner rather than later. I also we have gotten notice from Waste Connections, obviously, that their service trash collection is suspended probably all this week, and hopefully they'll be back for residential pickup next Monday, but that could change. So we'll try to keep posted on our website what we learned from Waste Connections and when that service will continue.
Linda, you'd asked about some more updates from Georgia. Is anything specifically that we need to update here that you can think of?
Hello. Hey.
You've been muted, Linda.
Do I?
Okay, now can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. No, I think that's fine.
All right.
Thank you.
Mayor, if I could, I think we may have gotten the word out about this, but it's kind of come late this afternoon. We do have the community center capabilities. If somebody needs to go in there tonight for warming, the community center will have 2 staff employees there, and we'll be able to let people in for warming purposes or charge their phones or whatever they need to do. And we'll try to have somebody there all night. We've also got the ability for people to direct people to one of the churches if the community center doesn't serve the purpose. We only had about 3 or 4 people at the junior high school where we had open last night. So I think we got a better chance tonight of providing, and during the day tomorrow, to provide some room if people just need to have a place to go. So just wanted you to be aware of that.
All right, so let's just move on to the consent agenda and get that out of the way. The consent agenda just has the approval of the January 19th meeting. Is there any corrections need to be made to the meeting?
A name correction. The last name Ward should be on there on page 5, section G1.
All right. Did you make a motion to approve the consent agenda with those changes?
Yes, sir. I'd like to make a motion to approve the consent agenda with the one correction to the minutes, correcting the last name from Warren to Ward, W-A-R-D.
Do I have a second?
Second.
All right, Leslie, would you call the roll?
Josh Altum. Josh Altum.
Yay.
Gary Mitchell.
Yay.
Linda Rhodes.
Yay.
And Mayor Pro Tem Wandell.
Affirmative.
Motion passes unanimously. All right, the next thing up, we have 2 public hearings, and one of the things is that we were going to look to postpone these till the next regular council meeting, or the next meeting, and I think we're going to try to do that next Tuesday. Is that correct, George?
Well, that's what I would suggest, that we do it on Tuesday, if we can.
And one of the reasons is with the rolling blackouts, that there may be people who want to talk about these issues in the public hearing and are not going to be able to. And hopefully by next Tuesday, we'll be all clear, and anybody who wants to speak can speak. And even if we have power on right now, we know some people don't have internet and can't attend the meeting. So let's look at what I'd be looking for here is when we get to the cases, a motion to postpone until the next council meeting. Does that work for you, Drew?
Yeah, it'd be good if you could also open the public hearing and just leave it open.
Okay, so,
And then, so if you open the public hearing, leave it open, and then somebody makes a motion to continue it until next Tuesday at 5:30.
okay. So we'll start with case PZ 2103. I'll open the public hearing.
Yeah. Mayor, I just might note, I'm not sure we've got an agenda, but we do have a Economic Development Corporation Board meeting scheduled for 6 o'clock tomorrow, next week. I don't know whether you'd rather choose, like, set those dates certain to the 25th instead of the 23rd.
Or can we just
Or
say,
we can reschedule the EDC.
Drew, can we just say to the next scheduled council meeting? You're muted, Drew.
All right. I'm okay with that. The next scheduled posted council meeting.
George? That way we can check with the members of the council through email when's a good time for everybody to meet.
Okay, I can check then and see if we don't have an agenda for the EDC, then we will cancel that meeting and post these two public hearings to be continued on the 23rd. But if the council doesn't meet, it'll be at the next regular meeting or the next called meeting of the city council.
All right, so if somebody will make a motion to continue this public hearing until the next scheduled council meeting,
Mayor,
I
have
move
you
that
opened
we-
the public-
Go ahead.
I'm sorry, Mayor, have you opened the public hearing?
yes?
Okay, I'm sorry.
Then I'd like to make a motion to postpone this hearing until our next scheduled council meeting.
Have a second.
Second.
Leslie, will you call the roll?
Josh Altum. Josh Altum,
Yay.
Gary Mitchell,
Yay.
Linda Rhodes,
Yes.
and Mayor Pro Tem Wandell.
Affirmative.
All right, that brings us to case PZ 21-04. I'll open the public hearing. Do I have a motion to continue this to the next regularly scheduled council meeting?
I move that we postpone this meeting until the next regularly scheduled council meeting, or the next scheduled council meeting.
Do I have a second?
Second.
Leslie, would you call the roll?
It's Josh Altum,
Yay.
Gary Mitchell,
Yay.
Linda Rhodes,
Yes.
and Mayor Pro Tem Wandell.
Affirmative.
All right, motion passed unanimously. Real quickly, we'll try to schedule the next meeting. Please, especially when the biggest part of that meeting is going to be this capital projects. So make sure that if you've got some questions for Larry or Lakita with the report we have, please send those questions in so they'll be ready to answer them. Because I think we'll spend a pretty good time on the capital projects because we all know how important this infrastructure stuff is. So all I need now is a motion to adjourn.
Motion
I
to
move-
adjourn.
Got a motion from Councilman Rhodes.
Second.
Second from, was that Chad? Okay, the masked man, Chad Wandell. All those in favor, Leslie, call the roll.
Josh Altum,
Yay.
Gary Mitchell,
Yay.
Linda Rhodes,
Yes.
and Mayor Pro Tem Wandell.
Affirmative.
Motion passed unanimously. I want to thank everybody for, helping to expedite this in these tough times. Like you know that Gary's got some stuff that can use some help. Chad, I know Josh has been busy. Everybody's been busy trying to help out. So thank you for all you're doing in the community. And let us know if we can do anything else for you guys.
Sure will.
Also,
All
real
right.
quick, just want to say thanks to George for setting that up last night at the junior high. I know that was last minute. And I appreciate the officers and the firemen that stayed there and as people came or didn't come. So, but thank you.
Absolutely.
So,
All right. Well, remember, community center is available if anybody needs it tonight. Get that word out. All right. Good night, everybody. Stay warm.
Good night.
Thank you.
Right.